Hello guys, for today we're going to have an unboxing of a certain non-expansion product which they call the Commander Collection. A batch of Commander Collection edition cards. For the recent, we have the black color as our main color for this, and now we're going to check on if what we have before this cards that we're going to expect. So these are some of the iconic, we call it iconic Commander cards on this collection. It goes with the alternate art. I'm not sure if they are foils, but the new art to celebrate how good it feels to be bad. They call it the bad. So addition, we get the Black's Twisted Take on Soul Ring and Command Tower. So basically it's just sort of a pimp for your Commander decks, as you would expect to have, and we're going to check on what the actual cards will look like on this. So pardon for this small setup. This will just be a short review of these cards. I'm going to open it right away. So checking on this, I haven't actually opened the previous one. As I remember, they already had the colors for green and red, I think. And so we're going to check this version for black, which is a good addition to your collection, and more of which are having the value cards in the end, which if ever you would want to sell them, then of course we're going to check on how these cards would fare in the trading market. So as you've opened, looking, it's like Liana in here. The first card is Liana, Heretical Healer, I think. You're going to push out for the cards, and then we'll have this sort of a shield and sleeve each one of them. So first up is Liana, Heretical Healer. It's a 3 to cast legendary creature, human cleric. It's a 2/3, it has lifelink, and whenever a non-token creature you control dies, exile it and return her to battlefield transform under your control. And if you do, you create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. So its third version, or its Planeswalker version, is the Liana Defiant Necromancer, which is starting with 3 loyalty. Planeswalker loyalty counters. If you get it +2, then it will have each player discards a card. The -X loyalty counters return target non-legendary creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. And if you get to 8 loyalty counters, you're going to have a -8. Then you get an emblem with whenever a creature dies, return it to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of your next end step. So basically it's a good component for black to have this flipping Liana Planeswalker from its creature face. So this is just if we're going to the black components, then basically I think this is auto inclusion if you're going to go with the sacrifice effects and other basic effects that we would need to have this creature triggered into its Planeswalker setup. So the next card we're going to have is this gold color Giza. So it's a 5 to cast 3/4. It's a mythic by itself. It's a good symbol too. Also, you can check out the symbol of Commander Collection Black. It's a legendary creature, human wizard. So whenever you pay black and tap and sacrifice another creature, you can create the X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. So another sacrifice effects if you're going to go with your commander strategy. So this is also a good inclusion for it, though I think it might cost a bit much. So, but we don't really expect commander to be a fast game, so we're just going to set up your ramp spells or your soul rings, and then we'll just basically cast this, or maybe you can just cheat it by reviving it from the graveyard or any other shenanigans that you may have for black. So again, we're going to sleeve this one. We put the inclusion of the sleeves, and now we have the third card is Necromancer. It's a 3 to cast 2/2 human shaman. So we're using a chop kit. If you control no snakes, create a 1/1 snake black creature token with their touch. It's not really that powerful given it's a rare, but it's still a good token generator given in a setup of a multiplayer EDH, wherein you can have those snake tokens, or maybe use it to use for village rites or sacrifice effects that we need, and maybe for anvil if ever you got to need to produce mana out of it. So this is also a good inclusion, but not really that powerful based on its card level value on the actual gameplay. So next up, the fourth card that we'll have is Paration Arena. So I think this is a automatic inclusion, since it's enchantment. There's it gets you to draw cards at a cost of 1 life, but since commander is basically more of a starting life of 40, though basically the lost life is just a minor inconvenience as compared to card drawings to your best spells, and if ever you need to ramp up your lands, or you might not wanted to miss your land drop. So this is a good addition to have your card drawers and permanents, and since in the enchantment most of the spot removals won't really going to deal with it in a typical multiplayer EDH scenario, unless of course something happens in Reanimate. This is also a good rare card in itself. It's a 1 to cast sorcery. You may put target creature card from a graveyard to a battlefield under your control, then you lose life equal to its mana value. So again, losing life in EDH is a minor disadvantage, so given that you can have other spells that will let you gain life or return your life to your starting life total. So reanimating for the best creature is basically a way to cheat in your best cards, such as maybe Griselbrand or the like, to deal an essential early threat to your opponents. So I think we have 2 more left for this preview of this Commander Black collection, and we have Toxic Deluge. I think this is also another reprint. It is a 3 to cast sorcery at additional cost to cast this spell and pay X life. So paying X life gets all of the creatures minus X on the turn. So a cheap mass removal is essential. Basically, if you're running for a black mid-range deck for commander, basically most of them are built on mid-range and for the long game. So having this is automatic inclusion for a mass removal spell in the lineup. So last but not least, we have Soul Ring, and then we also have Command Tower with this good art for black. Maybe a bias for black art because this is a special collection card, also with Command Tower. And we also have a snake token for detach for Necromancer, and a zombie token for Liana. Also, I think this is still price to value because this is a special printing of the cards. So overall, if ever you would want to have collections such as this, so I'd also recommend buying this, which later on you can also sell if you no need to have these cards in your commander decks. So I think this is just a wrap up for this opening of the Commander Collection Black, and I hope you enjoy my insights on this, and don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel for more unboxing of MTG products, and maybe for the upcoming States of New Japan set. Thank you for watching, and until the next time.